like about 9 a.m. ish, and I am currently heading out of the hostel because it is my last day in Singapore, last full day in Singapore. Tomorrow I'm leaving for the airport. I have my bag all packed. If you watched the last vlog, you'd know that I am checking out of this hostel. Oh my god, this vlog is starting on such a stupid note, but let me brighten it up. Today I'm heading to Supertrees Grove, doing the cloud walk. Today is the day I'm going there with Ria. She's like the co-founder of the book club that I was invited to a few weeks ago, and I'm very excited to meet her once again. And she is like partly from Singapore and partly from India, so she is here for work things as well as to meet her family. This hostel does not have a lift, and that is so... what the hell? Already completely soaking wet. My hotel is just around the corner, and I'm just gonna drop off the bags over there because I just don't want to come back to this hostel anytime again for a very long time. Like, it's good, but if I had the proper type of baggage for it, and if I had like the correct mindset for it, I would definitely come there again. But just right now I am on the edge of like a proper panic attack type of thing. Like, maybe like solo travel for the first time is just as overwhelming as it's been for me, and hopefully now that I'm meeting a friend today, I get to be like a bit chill. Done, bags are dropped off, and now I am heading to the metro once again to get to the Gardens by the Bay. It says it's gonna take about 40 minutes to get there, so yeah, I'm just going to shut the fuck up for a little while and not film for a bit and just try to decompress. Honestly, the light is green, let me run. Bye. This is like my 5th day over here, and the humidity still surprises me so much. Like, it's crazy how bad the humidity is. Anyways, I'm very close to the ticket center. Oh, that's the Marina Bay Sands behind me. Look at it. It looks so big and so pretty. It's so big and so pretty. I'm completely wet with sweat. It is baffling how humid it is. Like I can't, and I'm wearing full-fledged jeans and a big t-shirt. I really should have got like shorts for today. I don't know where to go. Both of us are dying over the fact that this has AC. Okay, so we just got out of the whole Gardens by the Bay area. The cloud forest was my favorite one. More than Supertrees, I loved cloud forest. It was just like filled in all of like the hunger and thirst I have for like geography and nature and stuff, and I desperately want to watch Avatar movies right now, as well as try to find like adventure type games in the forest. I really want to play Temple Run because the music they were playing was similar to that one, right? The
Yes.
soundtrack.
Yes.
Oh, you're not coming, you're so short.
Oh, I know. Ouch.
So now we are heading to Marina Bay Sands. Like there's a food court over there, and we're going to go to what's
Black Tap Burgers.
Black Cap Burgers, and I'm going to try the Impossible Burger for the first time, and it's so hot. Like that's like a constant consensus I have. Heading to the hotel now, and I had such a fun day. Like I did not expect today to be so fun, because I don't know why, like after like the horrible day that I had yesterday, I just like wanted to have an okay day, but I ended up having so much fun. It was so exciting. Honestly, like the best day yet of Singapore trip. I loved the cloud forest. It honestly felt like it was made for me. I love nature and stuff like that, and I just had so much fun. There were like a lot of like orchids and stuff. We initially thought that we were going to, oh my god, the battery is blinking, so I will round up everything once I get back to the hotel, and I'll plug you guys in. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Oh my god, I needed this so bad, like so incredibly bad. Like a fat ass nap for like the next hour or so, and then I will see you guys, because I am in desperate need of sleep. I'll just talk you guys through everything once I get back, because boy oh boy do I have a story to tell. Hi guys, what is up? A few hours later, it's 5:57 right now, almost 6 p.m. I just woke up from my nap. I'm just so happy that I got into this hotel. It may not have a window, but it has so much peace, so much space. I leave at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and I could not be more excited to go back. Let's recap the day. First off, I absolutely loved Gardens by the Bay so much. The Supertrees and the OCBC Skywalk, like the Skywalk that is linked between the trees. A bit disappointing, I'm gonna be very honest. I thought like there would be a lot more happening during that, like on that side of the garden. It's like a good feat of architecture, and it's very beautiful to see and take pictures and stuff, but apart from that, it did not really give me that thrill. And then later on we went to this little like Kingfisher wetlands. That's like an area and a pond that they have. There were a lot of dogs over there, like a bunch of dog walkers who were coming I think so that is like the dog walker spot. And dogs, I miss Kulfi so much. Headed to the cloud forest, and the cloud forest really was like one of the best experiences of my entire life. Up until then I was like, oh my god, this $48 ticket is too expensive for this thing, but the cloud forest made it all worth it. I did not know that a cloud forest is actually like a type of real cloud forest. It's like in a tropic region, in tropic mountain areas where the clouds are super low hanging and live in the forest basically. It was just so beautiful inside. Like, I don't think so the clips can do any sort of justice because it was so beautiful, and we coincidentally went during the time of the misting process that happens over there, and it just added to this amazing vibe. And there was like this music playing in the background. All of it reminded me of Temple Run, honestly. I don't know why. Like, it was giving like that same like ruins in that very big forest type of vibes with like moss and lichen and like orchids on. It was just so good. I love geography and I love like natural world, anything like that. And it was just such a treat to the eyes for that, and I absolutely had so much fun with Ria. We were just like walking around, taking pictures and going everywhere. And afterwards we were gonna go to like the burger place, but when we walked into Marina Bay Sands, we found this place called Sofa, and I was just like, you know what, I've heard that Vietnamese food is very easy to veganify, and there could be a lot of vegan options over there. And I went and asked, and there were, and we just decided that we did not want the burgers anymore, so we went and got like a lot of Vietnamese food, and I loved it so much. That banh mi that I had, it was like unbelievably amazing. Like, the bread was all warm and crunchy, and the sauce on the tofu was amazing. The veggies were crisp and fresh, and just everything about it was amazing. Then I also got like this noodle dish with sorted tofu, once again in the same sauce as the banh mi, and with like a lot of like veggies and toppings on the side with like sauces and stuff, and that was also so good. The coffee that I had, like the milk coffee with coffee jelly, that was also amazing. I actually was planning to go to Sentosa once again, but I just decided to not. I am just way too tired. Like, I had like the best time ever. Like, this is going to be like one of the most memorable trip, but it did definitely come with its challenges, like a lot of challenges, like especially when it came to my mental health. And this was something which I did not expect. Like, I thought like there may be challenges when it comes to finding food and stuff, and although it was true, like I could not find that many vegetarian options over here, or options which did not have like those fish sauces or those like eggs in between without, for no reason, like for a vegetarian item. But the biggest problem for me was just how like up and down my mental health was throughout the entire trip, especially today and the day before that. I was having like proper clinical, almost panic attacks, and I spent a bunch of money, and like that also just added so much to my anxiety. Like, I'm spending too much money than what I intended and everything, and it just is not good in my brain right now. So that's why I came here to the hotel room, and I just have not had like a single wink of sleep last night and the night before that, because the hostel was cramped. There were 4 people in a room literally half this size. One of them was, oh my god, I don't think so, like not a bad person at all, like amazing, like when he was awake and when like we were talking, but the moment he fell asleep, he started snoring, and that snoring was traumatic, to say the least. Like, last night, I literally took a video just to document how bad it was. It was literally as if like his mouth was a portal for demons to travel through in and out. So scary ass thinking. Like, at the beginning, when he started snoring, I genuinely thought that he is having some issue, like he's not able to breathe, or he's trying to catch a breath and he's not able to do that. So I got out of my bed and I turned on the light to see what was going on. But that man, he was literally sleeping in bed with his mouth open and with the horrendousest noise. Like, I don't even want to try to make those noises with my own mouth. I just could not catch a wink of sleep. Oh my god, like at one point it got so bad, I was so sleep deprived. I literally woke up, got out of the bed, turned on the light, and was like shaking him awake, but he was not budging at all. Like I did not put my hand, like, I did not like shake him hard enough at first. I was just like moving his part of the bunk, but he was not waking up, so I tried to prod him over his blanket, but no. But then I literally like prodded on his head, like please wake up, please, just can you manage your snoring for a little bit. And I know it's not something he can control, it's a very natural thing that is happening for him, but oh my god, just I could not sleep. And after that he managed to quiet down for like around half an hour, and that is the only sleep I got last night. It was just too much for me to bear. I'm gonna have like the best sleep of my life today. The bed is very comfy. The room is very cozy. I was honestly expecting a bit smaller, but I'm very surprised pleasantly by the state of the room and how big it is. Like I'm trying to be so positive and so chipper and just trying to be in the moment. Like I'm in a new country, having new experiences, having a really fun time honestly, but my mental health has taken such a big plunge. See, I did not expect the vlogs to go this way. It was just, it's real life, and this is like I was doing so fucking great with my mental health, but I don't know what triggered it yesterday, but it's in shambles right now. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting here just biding my time till I go back home. I need my baby, I need Kulfi, I miss her so fucking much. Like on a brighter note, there is a rooftop pool which I am very keen to go and check out. I don't have any swimming costumes, but I hope they have some on rent or some just like available to wear, or they'll let me get into the pool with just whatever clothes I have. If that is the case, then I will definitely be getting some pool time. Then I'm just gonna come back home, put on a movie on the big ass TV that's over here. Like such a big pretty TV, like such a big pretty TV. I asked the reception and they said I can get into the pool with whatever clothes I have, and they also have towels available. I am very excited. This trip has been so memorable already. I've had such formative experiences for myself. I've grown a lot over the last few days. I've had like a lot of perspective shifts, perspective resets, a lot of realizations as to what things are important for me, what things bring me happiness, what things I need to work on and make them to like things which are good for me. This trip brought a lot of clarity, a lot of growth, a lot of peace, and a lot of like knowing that everything's going to work out. Since 2020 happened, I've been on this like a lower level of life. That's the way I can put it. Like pre-lockdown, pre-everything that went down in that year, I was doing so great. I was climbing the world of like the career that I was in, and then all of it, like my life, just like everybody else's, just had like a hard reset. Like for me, I took it a lot harder than everybody else, because just like a few months before that, all of the shit show that went down, I feel like at that time I had just finally gotten out of the previous hellhole that I was in, the 2016, 2017, early 2018 era of my life. That was a bad zone of depression for me, and late 2018 and early 2019, early 2020 was like the time where I started to thrive once again. And for all of that to be taken away from me, I had just turned 20. I was going to turn 21 that year. For like the start of my 20s, the start of my youth being taken away, it really like hit me harder than I let it on in my head. Like it still affects me to this day. Before the entire shit show of lockdown and everything happened, I went on this trek with my sister and my cousins and a few friends. I had the time of my life. That trip still is one of my favorite memories of life. And that memory like was the closing period of that time of my life. And then this big dark time, which still has its value in my life. It still brought me a lot of knowledge, a lot of knowing, a lot of clarity as to what I want. I started this YouTube channel. I started posting online because I came back to it eventually after leaving it once again for like 2017ish. I knew like this is what I want to do, this is what I want to be. Lockdown brought me that. I started this channel, it brought me so much joy, but I never crawled back out of that lower level I had fallen to. I advanced and grew as much as I could in that level, but I never crossed over to the next level. And I feel like this trip is like a perfect closing end to that chapter of my life. It had its dark moments, it had its moments where I was sweating due to panic, due to fear, due to doubt. but it also brought me so much joy. Now I feel I'm ready for the next level, for my next era, the beginning of a new one, a better in every single way, better in terms of success, in terms of money, in terms of friends, in terms of love, in terms of happiness, in terms of family, in terms of peace and harmony, and just better in every single good way. And I'm just so happy. I'm so at peace.